Hi, my name is Haley Menton, and in my documentary, I will be examining the cultural similarities shared by three ancient civilizations: Greece, Egypt, and India. Through an exploration of their mythology, religion, art, and architecture, I'll be able to uncover any commonalities and better understand the ways in which these societies were connected. So, if we look back in the time period of ancient Greece, cannabis was not as prevalent or well documented as in some of the other ancient cultures. However, there are some indications that the plant was used for medicinal and psychoactive purposes, as well as inspire creativity. During my research, I found one of the most notable ancient texts from historian Herodotus's work called the Histories, which was written in the 5th century BCE. The Histories, Herodotus describes, is a nomadic tribe called the Scythians. According to Herodotus, the Scythians would inhale the smoke of cannabis seeds and leaves, which they would throw onto hot stones and inside small tents. The resulting smoke would intoxicate them and give them a sense of euphoria. Herodotus also describes how the Scythians would use cannabis for medical purposes. He writes that the plant was used to treat pain and to alleviate discomfort during childbirth. And one example of an ancient artifact in the Greek culture was an artifact called the kylix, which is a type of wine cup that is used to depict the use of cannabis. The kylix dates back to the 5th century BCE and is decorated with images of the god of wine and fertility. In one specific image, a man is shown holding a large cannabis plant while another man inhales the smoke from a pot that is being heated by a woman. Next, if we look at Egypt, their culture was greatly known for cannabis use. One example from my research of an ancient text that supports this is the Ebers Papyrus, which is an ancient Egyptian medical text that dates back to the 16th century BCE. The papyrus contains information on various medical treatments, including the use of cannabis for a range of conditions such as inflammation, pain, and fever. It recommends the use of cannabis in various forms, such as in mixtures with honey and other herbs. Furthermore, one artifact that shows cannabis use is the so-called Tomb of the Physician, and the tomb contains a variety of medical instruments and remedies which have been used for the preparation and administration of cannabis. For example, one of the instruments that was found in the tomb is a small copper bowl with traces of cannabis residue, which is thought to have been used for burning and inhaling cannabis. There's also several written texts found in the tomb that describe the use of cannabis as a treatment for various ailments, including inflammation and pain. Lastly, looking at India, in ancient Indian medicine, cannabis was used as a pain reliever and anti-inflammatory agent, and it was also believed to have a calming effect on the mind. The plant was used in various preparations, including oils, teas, and was often combined with other herbs and spices for maximum effect. In addition to its medicinal uses, cannabis also played an important role in Hindu religious practices. The plant was considered sacred, and it was often used as an offering to the gods. It was also believed to have a spiritual and mystical property, and it was used by some holy men as a way to reach a higher state of consciousness. There are many references to cannabis in ancient Indian texts, and this includes the Vedas, which are some of the oldest Hindu scriptures. The Vedas mentions a plant called soma, which some scholars believe was actually cannabis. This plant is described as having psychoactive properties and is said to have been used in religious ceremonies to induce a state of ecstasy. One ancient artifact that is particularly relevant to marijuana use in India is the chillum, which is a type of smoking pipe. Chillums are often used in spiritual and religious ceremonies, particularly by followers of the Hindu god Shiva. Shiva is often in Hindu mythology holding a chillum and smoking charas, and many Hindus believe that using cannabis can help them achieve a deeper state of meditation and spiritual enlightenment. Overall, the use of cannabis was an important part of many ancient cultures, and it played a significant role in medicine, religion, and social practices. It provided a way for individuals to connect with each other and with the world around them. And this is a photo of my sources. Thank you.